So now Anita is all set to cook wearing her wonderful red churidar. Anita, what are you making?
I'm making that sweet rice we spoke about earlier, that Sindhi sweet rice called tahini.
So I think we should just start. If it's so tasty, we should start making it.
All right.
Okay.
So we take a pan and we add a little ghee to it. And while the ghee gets hot, we add in the rice.
Okay,
We have soaked this rice for at least half an hour.
Half an hour.
You need to soak it.
So rice is being sauteed in pure ghee. Okay, now this rice is happening over here and we've got water boiling over here. What is this for?
Now we're going to, in this water, you know what we're going to do while the rice is sauteing? We can add a little cardamom, fresh cardamom powder to it.
Fresh cardamom powder.
Same time, I have soaked a little saffron about in a tablespoon of warm water.
Okay.
So it gives out the aroma and the color. See, you see what a beautiful color we've got. So we add it on to the
boiling water.
And I continue sauteing the rice. If you want to make it a little heavier and you want to eat it by itself, you can also add a few dry fruits to it, like raisins and cashew nuts.
Shall we do that? I love all nutrition things.
Yeah,
Heavy
okay.
things.
So we have this mixture of almonds and pistachios here.
Okay, lovely.
And we have some raisins here. It makes it yummy.
So we've got rice over here sauteing with dry fruits in ghee. We've got water boiling here with a little bit of cardamom and kesar in it.
We nicely mix in the rice with the water, see like it's all evenly distributed.
Okay, now this is supposed to be sweet, but you haven't added the sugar yet.
Yeah, you know, there's a reason behind it. We could have added the sugar in the beginning, but what happens is when you add the sugar in the beginning, the rice doesn't cook properly with the sugar added. It prevents the rice from cooking.
How much time do you think this is going to take to cook?
About 15 minutes.
Okay, before you put sugar in it?
Yeah, about 12-15 minutes.
Okay, so we need to let this boil for about 12 minutes or so, after which we'll put in sugar and then finish boiling the rice. Little patience. So this rice looks like it's doing rather well.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so you think we are ready for the sugar?
Yeah, we should add in the sugar. You can take regular
Normal
grain
sugar.
sugar. And that's it, it's done. You just cook it a little further and it's
That's
ready.
it, it's done?
It's done. Just a little bit cooking more.
Yeah, till all the water goes away?
Yeah, dries up and the sugar and is all absorbed in and it's ready to eat.
Superb. This already tastes good. It already smells really divine. The aromas of the basmati, the aromas of the kesar, and now I can even get the aromas of the sugar as it's caramelizing inside. This is really nice. Another 5 to 7 minutes.
It'll be done.
The rice will be cooked, the sugar will have melted, and it'll be ready to eat. Okay, so we've got some milk already boiling.
Yes.
And what are you going to do with this milk?
We are making the strawberry basundi, as I told you.
Strawberry basundi, okay.
Yes.
Lovely. First of all, basundi is great, and then you make it even greater. Okay, so what have we got here?
This is 2 liters of milk, which
Okay.
I've kept for boiling.
Okay.
We will reduce it to half its quantity.
Okay.
So you make it thicker.
So we're waiting for the milk to boil. What about sugar and all?
Sugar, once it is boiled, after to half its quantity, I will add condensed milk, and then I'll add the sugar.
So while this milk is boiling, let's talk about what you've already done with these strawberries.
You have to cut them into small pieces.
Okay.
Put little sugar, powdered sugar, and put it in the freezer to cool. You get this color also.
This looks lovely.
Yeah, it's very natural.
When does this go in?
This will go at the end. After your milk is done, I will cool the milk also. I don't mix it together initially.
Okay.
When your guests are arriving, half an hour prior to that, you mix your quantity, how much you want.
So here we go. All we need to do is get this milk going down to half its size. This milk has now reduced to
Just to
half.
half its quantity. Now we'll add in little of this.
Condensed milk. And
Very tasty.
you're telling me.
And you add in the sugar also. Now after one boil, we just shut it.
Shut it.
Yeah.
And let it
Cool. And
Okay.
put it in the fridge.
And put it in the fridge.
Yeah,
Okay.
for it to be really cool.
So what we've done is we've taken milk, we've reduced it to half by boiling it, added a little bit of condensed milk, sugar, and we now have to cool it. Okay, so this is the milk that is cooled. Now what happens?
Now we add the strawberries which we had cooled.
Lovely.
So you get the color also.
Oh, the color is changing also.
Yes.
So you got this nice condensed milk and nice sweetened strawberries.
And you put it back in the fridge. And you take it out when your guests are arriving and ready to serve.
I'm ready to eat right now.
Yes,
Okay,
sure.
so we've got all our dishes ready. There's some more food coming from the restaurant and we're going to celebrate the spirit of Diwali. Come along.